What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to Investing with Paco. Today I'll be doing an update on ticker symbol CEI, Camera Energy, and also ticker symbol MULN, Mullen Automotive. These are two plays that I'm still looking out for certain key levels to reach. And just a side note, I am still currently playing MULN. I do have a lot of contracts and call options for MULN because I do expect another run on MULN. But also keep in mind, I did end up getting stop loss on ticker symbol CEI at a certain level. So today I'll be discussing about all those plays and also to give you an idea of certain levels that we should probably be looking out for, just in case you're still in this place or you're still thinking about getting into this play itself. All that and more in this video, but always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take my word for it. This is only for entertainment purposes only, and this is just the place I'm looking to get in the future. But now let's get to the TA side on Camera Energy. We saw today we opened right at 78 cents, but we did end up getting a low of around 70 cents, and volume is right at 99 million. What I am seeing is tending lower and lower volume day by day. I believe the day before, which was on Monday, we had around 105 million. So we're starting to get less and less volume. But more importantly, let's see what exactly happened in the TA side of Camera Energy. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, I have these three boxes drawn in my graph. This very top one is a demand zone, not a demand zone, a supply zone, sorry, that we did reach once we went all the way to $1.98. And currently, I believe the last video I did on Camera Energy, I said that we were currently hovering inside this demand zone, but I did say if we did end up falling under this demand zone, the next key level demand zone that we have is hovering right down here, which is you see on the screen, which starts right at 60 cents, 61 cents. Currently, we did get gap filled right here, but I do not expect this to hold much. I still tend to see a little more toward the downside on Camera Energy, which is why I did end up setting a stop loss on CEI for me once we hit underneath the demand zone, because in my opinion, like I said, only my opinion, I did expect if we fell underneath this demand zone, which was around the 94 to 85 cent area, which was the demand zone, the next demand zone that we could probably get filled back up is around starting right at 61, 62 cents. And that's where I'm willing to jump back into the CEI play, because honestly, I still feel there's more room to run. But more importantly, if you're looking at it trend wise, we are on a downtrend. Currently, we are on the 30-minute candles. We are trading below the 200 EMA, and also the 13 EMA is below the 48 EMA, indicating it's still a bearish trend toward the downside. Like I said, what I'm looking for CEI coming up, especially tomorrow, is volume. Hopefully, start seeing more volume. Also, we did end up getting oil barrel prices come back down since yesterday. I believe it's slightly under $100 now. I think it's around $99, $98. But I think currently, since the past half an hour, we're starting to trend back up in prices. So that's another important thing to look out for is barrel prices, because this is another thing that will affect commodities is oil barrel prices. And like I said, what I will be looking out for CEI, for me personally, to get back in this play. Obviously, I'm not telling you to get in this play, but this is only my opinion, is for me to wait until we reach this lower demand zone around 61 cents, and from there get confirmation from maybe the 13 EMA crossing over the 48 EMA, and hopefully end up being above the 200 EMA. Give me a confirmation for another bull cycle run towards the upside, meaning a bullish trend. At that point is where I will probably go ahead and dabble some more, either call options or shares. I'm not completely sure just yet. More than likely, I'll probably end up doing more call options, because that's my strategy right now, is either by playing the call side or the put side, meaning I'm playing both ways, going up and going down, because honestly, that's probably the best way to make money currently in this really volatile market. There's some days we're green, some days are red, so might as well play both sides of the market. But now let's jump on to MULN, because today we did have a run up all the way to, I believe, close to $2 today. We can see here it was about $1.95 at the highest. We can see we opened up right at $1.66. We had a low of about $1.57, and we can see we had a high of $1.96. And as you can see, we still have lots of volume compared to CEI. We do have 229.5 million in volume, which is good. And like I said earlier, we did end up moving up towards the upside a pretty good amount, but since then we did ending up retracing back to a certain level. And as you can see on the screen, yet again, we are on a 30-minute chart. You can see I have these Fibonacci extension lines drawn right here. We can see that when we did end up breaking above this Fibonacci line of 78.6%, which was a price target of around $1.81, briefly for about an hour, I would say maybe half an hour, until we fell back underneath the Fibonacci extension line to the around 61.8%, which was around $1.61, which was around there where we kind of closed out from the end of the day. But more importantly, what is a positive side for MULN and why I am still holding MULN, it's just to be transparent. What I'm doing is I'm playing option plays. I ended up buying, I forgot how many, I think it was about like 20-30 contracts, call options for the next month. So I have a full month to play MULN because I do expect another gap up to the upside. And that's just giving me more leverage. I'm trying to leverage my money instead of trying to buy the shares. And also we are seeing that right now the graph is above the 200 EMA. Still meaning we're still on the uptrend cycle, which is super important. But only thing is that we can see in the 30-minute chart, the 13 EMA end up crossing below the 48 EMA briefly. They're pretty much touching currently, and we can see right now that the RSI is right at the 45 mark, so it is below the 50, meaning it's around the oversold territory. And also we can see the MACD right below. We are in the bearish trend cycle, the MACD indicator. But we are starting to see these two lines come together, and we're starting to see the histogram to get closer and closer, smaller bars. So coming Monday, what should we expect from Mullen Automotive is, let's see if we could hold above this Fibonacci extension of 61.8%, which is a price target of around $1.61. Currently, we end up closing right at $1.60. But after hours, we were up about 0.25% for today. So we ended up closing after hours right at $1.62. So coming tomorrow, let's see what happens if it could hold above the $1.61. Let's see what happens to the volume. And let's see if we do end up touching briefly again this Fibonacci of 68.6. Be prepared because we will probably end up trying to test that $2 mark again. But hopefully this time we could actually bypass it and make some money. So yeah, guys, I guess that's a quick update for CEI and also MULN. If you are still in these plays, let me know down below in the comment section down below, and let me know what you think about these plays. And that's it, guys. We'll see you all next time. Peace.